Today, I also have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker, Hardeep Mehrotara. Hardeep is the Vice President of Information Systems at Technology at Concert Properties, with over 20 years of experience in IT and cybersecurity. He was named a 2023 Top Cybersecurity Leader by Security Magazine and featured as a cybersecurity expert on CTV and Global. He also serves in the Canadian Forces, overseeing cyber force development, missions, and training. Hardeep has co-authored technical security benchmarks and controls with experts from around the world for the Center of Internet Security and the World Economic Forum. You guys have big shoes to fill. He's a proud BCIT alum of the Bachelor of Technology in Computer Crime and Forensics and is chair of the BCIT Forensics Program Advisory Committee. Please join me in welcoming Hardeep Mehrotara.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone, faculty, staff, the proud families and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. It is truly an honor to stand before you on this momentous day. As you mentioned, 25 years ago, I was sitting there exactly in the seat as you. A day that marks both an ending and a beginning. Today, we celebrate years of hard work, sleepless nights, breakthroughs, breakdowns, and the underlying spirit that brought you here to this milestone moment. Graduates, take a deep breath. This is your moment. Look around. You're surrounded by people who have cheered you on, lifted you up, and believed in you when you weren't sure you could believe in yourself. And now you're here, not just with a diploma or degree, but with a real story and accomplishment. Because what you've earned today is more than a diploma or a degree. It is a testament of your resilience. It's a record of your growth, and it's a symbol of your potential. As some of you may be aware, I'm a graduate of this amazing institution 25 years ago. I remember starting my lectures and classes, and within the first 2 weeks, was so overwhelmed by the course load and the competitive nature of others that I was ready to quit. However, there were days where I felt I couldn't get through. There were days that I felt I couldn't keep up with the lectures and the assignments, the coursework. However, all I did was kept showing up. It was the commitment and the dedication that made me successful in my career and become the person I am today. Over the years, I started my path in government, then I moved to law enforcement, then the Department of National Defense, and finally now in the private sector. I've traveled across the globe and helped many people, countries, companies, and nations. However, I couldn't have done this without being here at BCIT. Looking back, I would have never imagined when I started my journey that I would be able to accomplish all I did today. And I'd be here speaking to all of you today where I was sitting 25 years ago in the crowd. Let me tell you something. The world needs your potential. It needs your creativity, your curiosity, and your courage. It needs the minds and the challenges, people that challenge the status quo, and the hearts that choose compassion over convenience. It needs you. Now, I won't sugarcoat it. The path ahead will not be easy. Just like when you started your journey at BCIT. You've all heard the pain and the suffering that we all had to go through. It's not easy. The world you're stepping in is complex, sometimes very chaotic. But here's the good news. So are you. You are complex. You are dynamic. You are adaptable. You are not defined by one title, one job, or one moment. You're a lifetime learner. You're a builder, a dreamer, and a doer. And BCIT has proved that. Graduating from BCIT is what makes you what you are. As you walk forward, Remember this, success is not a destination, it's a practice of showing up when it's really hard, a practice of listening deeply and speaking truthfully, a practice of failing forward, learning fast, and leading with empathy. One word of advice I share with all of you today, don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to fail. With every failure, there is a lesson to be learned, and it only makes you stronger. So go, chase the kind of life that lights you up. Build something meaningful and stand for something bigger than yourself. Take the risk, make the call, write that book or launch that idea, love bravely. And don't forget where you came from, because the roots of your journey will always give you the strength to the wings of your future. Remember the lessons we've all learned through BCIT, the friendships we have built, and the dreams we shared together will only make you stronger and more resilient. As Steve Jobs said, you cannot connect the dots looking forward. However, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future, even though you may not see it right away. So have trust in yourself, as that is what will make all the difference in your life. Again, congratulations to the class of 2025. The world is waiting, but just don't go out and find your place in it. Go out and create it. Graduation, again, isn't the end, but it is just a beginning of a new chapter. Hence, we should embrace it and embrace the unknown with a lot of courage and curiosity. Let's ensure our actions have consequences and create a positive impact on the entire world. Thank you again for the opportunity to let me stand before you and share my journey and experience. Congratulations again once to all the graduates and their families.